All right, joining us now, coming off of fresh off winning the series over Alabama, a dramatic game for Texas A&M. Kennedy Powell joining us here in the Circle D1 softball. How you feeling after that game?
Oh, I feel good. I feel good. It was a great team win, and we're glad to clinch the series.
Take me through the sixth inning. What was said? They make a big push. They take the lead. What was said there in the dugout to regroup in the bottom of the sixth?
Absolutely. It was just to slow the game down, and trust our process. And we knew, our team was going to come through and no panic, no panic.
What did you learn about your team, not just this weekend, but so far this year?
That we're gritty and we're going to fight. We're never going to give up, no matter the inning, time of the game, it doesn't matter. And so I think that's one of the biggest things about this team. We're going to fight until the end.
Coco went 3 for 3 there in the Sunday game. What did you see from her and the impact she makes to your team?
Yeah, I think she used all her tools, and Coco was Coco today. We're glad to see her back in her rare form. So, I'm happy for her. I love that for her. And, we want that Coco going forward.
Compare this offense to where it was a year ago, as you were still developing and growing a year ago offensively. Where is it now?
I think it's a different type of offense we have this year than we had last year. I think last year we had a lot more power. This year we're manufacturing runs. We have more speed. We're more athletic, and we're gonna get the job done in different ways. So I think that's the biggest difference this year. And we're finding ways to win.
How about for yourself? How do you feel you're a different player today than you were, say, maybe a year or two ago?
Absolutely. I think I'm more mature. I've played a year in the SEC now, so I think, I understand the like how high the scale is, and film and all that is important. So just growing as a player and continue to grow with the game, I think is one of the biggest things that I've done this year.
What got you into playing softball growing up?
I started with T-ball. My family is a baseball family, so started with T-ball and moved into softball and have been playing ever since.
Did you have any favorite athletes growing up?
Yeah, actually, I Kelsey Stewart from Florida was one of the players that I watched the most growing up.
That's a good choice there. Olympian there in the most recent
Yes, sir.
Olympics there.
Yes.
What do you have plans post softball, or is that like too far away from the radar?
Oh, no, you're good. Yes, sir. I do have plans. I plan to either go to PA school or nursing school after my undergrad. So, yes, those are my plans. I want to go into the medical field for sure.
Right on. That's a great. We could use more of that. I appreciate that. I think a lot of people would appreciate that. Who are the leaders on this team? Like today, you were tested. This weekend, you were tested. You've been tested a lot this year. Who are the vocal leaders that steps in? Who are leaders by example?
I think in my opinion, everyone's a leader in a certain in different aspects. I think everyone brings a different thing to the table, and I think that's what makes this team special. So I wouldn't pick anyone in particular. I would just people lead by different aspects, and that's what makes this team good, and that's how we click.
Describe playing for Coach Ford.
Oh, it's fun. I love playing for Coach Ford. It's intense, and I know we have the same goal, and that's to win. So that is one of the best things about playing for her.
What's the biggest thing you've learned playing in the SEC that you've applied this year?
I think just the like I said earlier, the film, the just how much information is in the SEC and how much you have to work to, continue to have success. And like I said earlier, and grow with the game because someone's always playing it against you. So you kind of have to have a plan to, beat them.
Now, obviously, I know you're all not satisfied. You're happy you won this series, but you're not satisfied. There's improvement moving forward. What are some things y'all want to need to work on here moving forward as you get through continuing the SEC gauntlet?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, we can improve in every aspect of the game. And I mean, that's the part of playing a long season. You want to peak at the right time. And I think, as we continue to grow in each and every aspect of the game, we'll be good.
Well, enjoy this one. In the meantime, thriller there, great series win there. Okay, congratulations on that, and so far in the great play you've been doing. Thanks for joining us here following the win. Continue the great play. You're fun to watch, and appreciate you taking a few minutes to talk to us here on In the Circle of D1 Softball.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.